The View thinks that you should hate everyone around you if they voted for someone that you did not vote for. That's actually what they said. It's really crazy. Watch this.
Whatever your reason is, I would never let my politics be the reason I don't show up to see my family, because they won't always be there.
I'm going to disagree. I completely understand her point, because I really do feel that this candidate, President-elect Trump, is just a different type of candidate. From the things he's said and the things he's done and the things he will do, it's more of a moral issue for me. And I think it's more of a moral issue for other people. We're just, so I think when people feel that someone voted not only against their families, but against them and against people that they loved, I think it's okay to take a beat.
The Party of Tolerance, y'all. This is Orwellian stuff. If you've read George Orwell's books, one of the main themes that comes up in almost all of the books is that people become unfeeling in these broken down societies and they hate each other over politics. And this is exactly what The View wants. There's no redemption for your family. That's actually what they're saying. There's no redemption. So let's just say for a second that a candidate that you didn't vote for is the moral scourge of the earth. I don't really believe that it's black and white, evil versus good in elections like that. I think personally Donald Trump and Kamala Harris both had some moral flaws. I think Donald Trump was a way better decision. But I don't believe that people who voted for Kamala Harris are just evil. I think there's plenty of reasons why they could have done it. They could have been deceived. They could have thought one thing about it, whatever. There's a lot. But let's just say for a second that the person that you did not vote for is actually Satan. Let's just assume that. If you find out that your family voted for that side, how is your default? This is what the left is, or what The View is saying. How is your default not to try to reclaim them? They're your family. To go out and persuade them of their mistake and then to love them and graft them back in. Because again, if someone is with Satan, if you love them, you don't want them to keep being with Satan. But that's not what the left is saying. The left is literally saying, and what The View is saying here, and by the way, The View is very representative of what a lot on the left are saying, is if you're with Satan, screw you, stay with him. That's what they're saying. Now again, I don't believe it's black and white like that, but they do. And so the default for the left is hate and disownment. And that's a scary, scary thing, because conservatives just don't think that way. They really don't. You do not see any conservatives going out there and saying that they're not going to be spending time with their family this holiday season because they voted for Kamala Harris. Or in the past, a lot of people have said, well, it's easy to say when you won this election. Okay, in 2020, when people voted for Biden, I'm sorry, no conservative didn't spend time with their family members because they voted for Biden. And guess what Biden's done over the last 4 years? They've seriously screwed up. He's seriously screwed up everyone's lives. I mean, he really has. Rampant inflation. I could go on and on. World War III, rampant inflation, immigration, all those things. So there is a cause to hate your family, but there's really not. And this is the consequence of a country losing its Christianity, because there's no redemption from Sunny over at The View, or again, she's representative of the left as a whole. For people who voted against your preferred candidate on the left, there is no redemption. Understanding Christ and the differences and similarities between personal religion and politics, it fixes all of this, but they don't have it on the left. And so what's the default? Hate your family because they voted for someone else. That is so low. But without Christianity, why not completely cut off your family and hate them? This kind of behavior, guys, is full-on cultish. I actually wrote a whole book about it. It's up on the bookshelf right there. It's called A New Cult. The link is in the description below. I really enjoyed writing it. I think you'll enjoy reading it as well. It's only $9.99 on Amazon right now. You can order it. It'll be at your door in just a few days. Or if you have a Kindle subscription, you can also get it for free with that subscription. Again, it's called A New Cult. Check it out. The link is in the description.